What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Mikey Garcia versus Sandor Martin. And this is going to be a 10-rounder in the welterweight division. And this fight is going to be Saturday, October 16th from the Chukchansi Park in Fresno, California. And this fight is going to be broadcasted on the Zone. And to get into both fighters' resumes, Mikey Garcia, fighting out of the United States, holds a record of 40 wins, 1 defeat with 30 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently not ranked by BoxRec in the welterweight division, and to list his one only defeat, it came by unanimous decision to current unified welterweight world champion Errol Spence Jr. And now to list some of his best victories, he has a technical decision victory over Orlando Salido, a knockout win over Juan Manuel Lopez, a knockout win over Roman Rocky Martinez, a unanimous decision victory over Adrian Broner, a unanimous decision victory over Sergey Lipyanets, a unanimous decision victory as well over Robert Easter Jr., and he's coming off a unanimous decision victory in early 2020 over Jesse Vargas. He's also a multiple multi-weight world champion, and yeah, he's very experienced, and he's a very well-skilled and well-balanced fighter. And to get into his opponent's resume, Sandor Martin, fighting out of Spain, holds a record of 38 wins, 2 defeats with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 15 by BoxRec in the super lightweight division. And to list his only defeats, he has a points loss to Alexandre Lepelli. He also has a unanimous decision defeat to Anthony Yiggett. And now to list some of his best victories, he has a unanimous decision win over Mauro Godoy. Sorry if I pronounced his name incorrectly. He also has a unanimous decision victory over Valentin Golovko, my mistake. He also has a victory over Kay Prosper, and that was his last fight, and it's by far his best victory, I would say. And in my opinion, this fight is going to go in favor of the former multiple weight world champion Mikey Garcia. I just think he's the more experienced and the better of the two. I mean, when you listen to me listing off the guys on their resume and the guys they've beaten, the guys they've lost to, I mean, Mikey Garcia clearly has the advantage in that aspect with experience. I mean, he's a champion or former champion, fought some of the best guys in the world. As I mentioned, he fought Errol Spence. He was long reigning super lightweight champion as well. I mean, he's just overall the far better fighter, and even you're going to see that in the ring with their styles. Sandor Martin really doesn't have too much knockout power and enough power to keep Mikey Garcia off him. And I think Mikey Garcia is really just going to be the one coming forward, throwing and landing the better shots. And he's just going to dictate the pace and utilize his physical strength and physicality over Sandor Martin and overall experience. Both of them almost have the same amount of fights, though. I mean, as you heard, Sandor Martin's got 40 fights, 38 victories. I mean, he has an outstanding record when you just look at it. 30-2. Mikey Garcia as well with 40-1. His record, 41 fights to 40 fights. Still, Mikey Garcia has so much more experience than Sandor Martin. I mean, although on paper there is that one fight difference, Mikey Garcia, as I mentioned many times earlier, fought in many championship bouts, won many titles, fought some of the bigger names. I mean, he's just overall the far better man, and he should get the job done easily. I think that Sandor Martin does have a good chin, though, and I think he will take Mikey Garcia's best shots and survive to go the distance, but I just can't see him winning that many rounds. I think Sandor Martin will do the best in the fight in the earlier rounds. He might make the first 2 or 3 a bit competitive just by boxing, and that's where he's going to have the most energy to move around a bit and land some of his jabs on the outside. But otherwise, I think Mikey Garcia should dominate in this fight and win wide on the judges' scorecards, somewhere like a 99-91, 98-92 twice in the judges' scorecards, or like 99-99 or 99-91 twice with 98-92 as well. It's gonna be anywhere from there. Anywhere from there where Sandor Martin only wins like 1 to 2 rounds and Mikey Garcia takes the rest. He's just going to be the one coming forward, landing the better, cleaner, more effective punches, while Sandor Martin isn't really going to do much. I could definitely expect Sandor Martin getting stopped on his stool if he does get stopped. I can't really see him getting brutally knocked out or something, but if he does get stopped, it most likely will be a accumulation of shots that leads to him getting stopped in his corner in the break going into another round. So, I mean, as you hear from my breakdown of this fight, I think it's going to be pretty dominant for Mikey Garcia. Drop in the comments below your thoughts on this fight and who you guys think is going to win. For example, like if you think Mikey Garcia is going to get a stoppage, what round, or if you think he's going to win on points, like if it's going to be a majority split, or even what you think the judges' scorecards would be. Yeah, as you heard from me earlier, I think Mikey Garcia will get a wide unanimous decision victory. Sandor Martin will probably have his best work early on, but otherwise Mikey Garcia should dominate and get that wide unanimous decision victory and a comeback after a year and a half layoff, just about. And as I said before, I think the judges should score the bout like 99-91, 98-92, somewhere around there. And Mikey Garcia should be able to get his 41st victory. And I am sort of confused on why this is only a 10-rounder as opposed to a 12. I mean, usually main events are 12 rounds, but I don't know. I mean, 10 rounds just seems pretty odd for a main event on the zone, especially with a fighter as high caliber as Mikey Garcia. But still, he should get the victory nonetheless, and he should be the one forcing the action and really bringing the fight. So overall, I believe that Mikey Garcia will defeat Sandor Martin by unanimous decision to get his 41st victory and to make a comeback after nearly a year and a half layoff, or just about. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.